Okay, abusia ebre asoyen bio. Ade ache ebre edru se yede the community and the law yede ebro. Good afternoon to you wherever you are. Good morning to you if you have just woken up to the brand new day of Saturday, the 22nd of October 2022. Yavemu Reku Frimpon and me were the privilege and the honor to lead you in our discussion on the community and the law, where we'll be having the lawyer from BWF Solicitors to answer our questions for us. And the question I did, bro, when I say, can I switch to skilled worker visa if I am in the UK? Say me, my apply for skilled worker route, my baby Pia. And I say me the I set some for Biakra and the world UK ha. And then meet me the across skilled worker route our day abano. Lawyer ebecheche yang skilled worker route and then so senior see at here. Who can apply for that, who cannot, and who can switch and who cannot switch. All these, plus all the other questions and concerns that you have, will be on discussion right here on the community and the lawyer live. Our BW TV, so you're live. Our BW Radio, so you're live. So our BWF Solicitors Facebook page, BWF Solicitors YouTube page, and our face so all the social media platforms. Inti, so pick up the link, share, like, and of course, stay with us while we have the show. It's the community and the law. Yeah, ebusia energy mahosepe se wenya bre na wonime babatna ewodwumedie. So I welcome you to the program The Community and the Law, streaming live on BW TV, streaming live on BW Radio, streaming live on BWF Solicitors Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and all the social media platforms. So, thank you very much for being with us. We brought to you by courtesy of BWF Solicitors, our trusted partners when it comes to the law. BWF Solicitors, the fourth floor of the Anna House, High Road, Nosso Tottenham, N15 4NP. Yakoha Victoria Line, 27 Sisters. Upiano used to exit number 2. And then will be anymore in the Anna House, which I've been talking about. We are Juma Monday to Friday, free anopa 9:30, ekopim and 6 o'clock. BWF Solicitors, obi who on weekend not just say book appointment na dia kwakuhu empeni for say eba no family law, immigration and nationality issues, eba no abayemra hodo ni nyina ye appeals, ye applications ahodo ni nyina BWF Solicitors any demo akotene. Say emremu nhihye bia na se changes bia ba anytime, anywhere in the UK, BWF Solicitors within whom kind all the updates as we always bring you. Now, it drew me that we also say on the community and the law where they come in to explain several things to us. And we pick one particular topic that is kind of reigning in the community during the week. Now, at the home come and at the about baby sir and it say me war skilled worker route and who in Indiana idea. Me wo UK had me wo visa for phobia. Can I switch to that? That's a good question, and that is something I know it's bothering on your minds. Inti, bomodi say o be na woni edi enkomo woni edi ho enkita ho. Or question B na say o person text the brain 07950 422780 07950 422780. And I say, you be lines now, you can call in and speak to the lawyer directly. 07399208468. 07399208468. Abusia ebre aso se mema wuhunu eye ene yenua yen lawyer ne your resource person lawyer Charles Asma our free BWF Solicitors aba program yi so ene na dabia oba me say oba niwa aba be di teacher ntini munye ready say obecheche niema mu senia esi etie ene senia ebesi akọ ama obibiara atimi enya ho emfaso nti ye krado say oni lawyer Charles Asma ebedi inkita ho abra jumedie no koso no ebi me kai will say BWF Solicitors ena edi jumedie brewo ni oyam nhwamade on pepa ne nsakwa mo yanto wonkra ni ehunu se ne esitie ne ye ba beto aso
ye fema ye wo London ye gia basobodie bebre ne ya redare e wo mransemu eye legal services be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF dear, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kra wo ho. Inti se ba na busuansem bi te se child care eya abofra hwemu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ye wo brei mu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu ye senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛ gyina wachi etwitwaagyew ɛwɔ family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kraa wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration sensɛm ho wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ yɛ immigration team no avedare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho ntotoyɛ any entry clearance visas family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Ena memene danso appointment nko a free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground Nswa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasen gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law. Wa advising local authorities official solicitors office ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law hu yi na osan yo bi a otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law.
Okay busia yatimi aba beshia enti omodin se won share link na wabo modin na watwa atum sisia ede amame many lawyer Charles Asma medical bo amane no na eba bedi enkomo ofri BWF Solicitors ase na wabawo yen ene a oni yen eba betwetwe enkomo no wabekire yen ene mane so the question we are asking say obetimi switch it to skilled worker route wabra wo UK ha question no very pertinent to so many people. Namjiri say answer no so ebeba. Kai say live on BW TV, live BW Radio. So live BWF Solicitors on Facebook page, BWF Solicitors YouTube, and BWF Solicitors LinkedIn, and all the social media platforms. BWF Solicitors NEAD and Kitahui na or Kamfo Ade Amayen se senior esi etieno echina nyame eya duma ye call ye Thanksgiving service ye konan asene say BWF Solicitors lawyer Ben and also Uncle Ben sini nyina enim no 30 years ni ena wa practice as a lawyer for the community. Na osha ho efe na wose yeko na yekoda nyame ase. The can say it's been 30 years of grace. 30 years of grace. Intichna from 10:30 anopane yina ye call a Word of Faith Mission I was St Anthony's College Beulah Hill London SE 19 3HL. Baba two abusuafo ni nyina ho line afo mpanimfo ane nyina ewo ho a ye ka bom na ye da nyame ase. What we saying is it's been 30 years of grace. It's been 30 years of abundant blessing. It's been 30 years of unbroken commitment to the community. A BWF Solicitors Uncle Ben at the Ama community. Intibra Bekanaho na fe yina yankon kofa aseda kese emma otwediampon yankopon se waye sa adoye yina ade mayen. Yeah, abusia ma main kamfo emma so se oni BWF Solicitors AD enkomo AD inkitahwa. Na uwo one of the best services and of course more equipped with information. Now, one of the fundamental employment rights in the UK, BWF Solicitors, one of the fundamental employment rights in the UK is that employees and workers employed for more than 1 month must be provided with a written statement of employment particulars from the first day of employment. A written statement of employment is a document which sets out the key conditions of the working relationship between the employer and the employee or worker. Employers who fail to comply with the rules governing written statements of employment may face a grievance procedure from the employee. Employers who fail to comply with the rules governing written statements of employment may face a grievance procedure from the employees. Well, yakwepi yaho with that knowledge, no mama mingfa sa announcement si and tumu ebio emfa emau. Kai se medikai abo amane no echna ye call yen Thanksgiving service anopa 10:30 or St. Joseph's College, Beulah Hill, London SE 19 3HL SE 19 3HL Shannon Sosa for mommy. Sebi also say opese utro English language now pass it for IELTS AB1 B2 for skilled worker route, health worker, care worker route, ni student visa applications. And also utro CELT A2 B1 B2 for immigration ni I want and some seminar. But what I say when a KT educational consult EBD in Kitahon Fre na fi wumbuki na eco classes in natural ne passing in 10 temper 07596 620154 07596 620154 and no a KT educational consult won and share no but you who apply for a visa for UK may come for a day amount say a BWF Solicitors. Ghana office number no ena mede to so ade amount no 0302 509 235 Anas 0244 269 233 0244 269 233 and no BWF Solicitors won in Shishaya what they are my I don't see mammy akwanya yuso na fi memeda manasa mema lawyer Charles Asma Akwaba na fi yemfa yenkomo no en Shisha so lawyer Akwaba
yeah.
But you're not putting to say.
I'm not dumb. No, swear.
Okay. Hey, you said we are too long now. That's real good. But you're saying forward, you money I dare to say.
I'm not dumb. In na yahoye.
The Yamias.
Chakasia FE BWF Solicitors. I say bre. ETF4 ni ahwe 4 enyinara. Senia yenu boss no yankopon ya adoma china yakodo Yamiase. Won hwesopa ne yansane nimdia odi adom na koa Bernard Owusu a odi Eboa community ewo Ghana ewo and Ghana and UK nyina yakwado Yamiase ti moma nyina yenko by 10:30 na yatenase na honhom no so ahyase say ye adwuma
well sania lawyer kai no say yen poster no na yede ato so no sebe ya obi a ebehunu open address na ana ewo so no Word of Faith Mission Word of Faith Mission was St. Joseph College Numu Beulah Hill, London SE 19 3HL SE 19 3HL lawyer actually Ebebo sepa.
Ebedo nyame ase.
That's right.
Abofo no nyina be sorry. Na yane omo ebedi ehusi.
Me hu se wasa sorry them dan teach na. Me ba be wasa wasa.
Maybe I was at our office. Tell them we say masala sorry.
That's sorry them. Okay. I was say mo afi no joining a lawyer Charles Asma and then yen special guest on day braying. Na senior tai no no. I mean kofa nuggets na omomodi enchimu emfa emmayen sebeya yebetimi ate ase. Me kai say nugget we ye the adijuma eda obi ka che me ai na wafa obi adwuma na o man krata mbacho me nyamfa obi adwuma say senior mra no ACH no whatever it is no say me fa obi adwuma ade a me de sa nhihye no ebegu akwan mu ade ama nipakro na the eka eni o say one of the fundamental employment rights in the UK is that employees and workers employed for more than 1 month must be provided with a written statement of employment particulars from the first day of employment. A written statement on any day, it's a document which sets out the key conditions of the working relationship between the employer and the employee or worker. We, mami enjan hona mi misa lawyer say emu enchichimu ene sembacho.
Yo, that's bebre brakoku. Senior boss, no, it's a fundamental right of the worker or employee. Employee is defined under Section 230 of the Employment Rights Act 1996. The same way a worker is redefined within the law. Now, any name no whether you are a worker or an employee, you know, say if I were juma as I say juma ni no, oma woti enyoma baako mienu bi ase. Efa ejuma na woko akwaye no eho. No na emre Section 1 of the Employment Rights Act 1996 no friend initial particulars of employment. The side initial particulars of employment is a fundamental right because then never bow and the pattern of your work, the location of your work, the duration of your work, the timing of your work, even a remuneration of the work, and everything relevant to the work. Now, say, and also no, as I say, from day one, and within the first month of working for that employer. Okay. It is after 1 month, you know, the employer and farmer, you have the right to raise grievance. And you go to court to tell them that the employer has breached Section 1 of the Employment Rights Act, which says he or she should have given me particulars of employment. And 1 month is over and nothing has happened.
Okay. Now,
and it has to be in writing.
Good. I think Emrano Enshe said you have to give it to the person before the person starts work because obviously say ofo obi adwuma either nipa no aye application ade aba and now say my nipa no interview enom ane ade before the person even starts work that document should have been ready. I didn't think say and it gives room for people to flout the law.
It doesn't give room for people to flout the law. It gives room for certainty. The certainty is says, nipa no share adwuma day 1. Within the first 30 days, no, that's 1 month, no. So ade no ought to be ready. We be omo a ready before we start.
Okay.
But what if we be ready or be sensan be we no? Then I so start adwuma no say masesa madwin.
Okay.
Then you have wasted time and money. So the law is mindful of this.
Okay.
And therefore says that from day 1 of employment up to the first month, it should have been given.
So could there be an excuse to say beyond 1 month, no? Be ana and near maybe entimi into 2 years ni idea no. Beyond 1 month, no. No what no. Inti yama excuse me yes sir.
Well, obviously the employee, you see, some of these things can be discussed. If it's not going to be ready, you tell the employee that for XY reasons, it will be ready by this period. Then the employee is aware. At the end of the day, the employee is already aware of the expectation, where the work is located, how often, how long, and all that. The employee is already aware. However, it ought to be in writing. And then you have a employment contract. This our contract will contain those initial particulars of employment. The law allows for, no, that's why it says initial particulars.
Okay.
So there are others that may come later. For example, grievance procedures and code of conduct and all those ones, will not be in the initial particulars. And therefore, the initial particulars can signpost the employee to those other information to make reference to them. But those fundamental ones, your boss, initial ones, who is this employee? Who is this employer? The address. Where is your work going to be based? And if I say your work, if I'm employed by X Limited, where is my job going to be based? Is it going to be based in Tottenham or Enfield or Heathrow? They may have different branches. So it has to be clear where mine will be based. So that tomorrow, if I'm asked to go and work in Germany, then there is a variation in my initial particulars of employment.
So if there's a variation, na initial particulars of employment, then they will have to vary the employment letter, no, and a contract, and sana. You be changing BB condition be word in the man.
Well, so if, for example, there is the need for transfer, then I may be seconded to work elsewhere within the confines of the organization, the wider operations of the organization. Obviously, you will not be just told to go. You'll be given advance notice with a view to prepare and move. And that's why we call it variation, because if for whatever reason it's not going to be feasible in terms of family life and other exigencies, then it's a matter of discussion with the employer.
Okay.
So the employer cannot ambush you or give it to you that go and do this, because it's not within the initial particulars of employment.
Okay. Yeah, I was say afi eno joining ya lawyer Charles Asma HHA mo say ye na get no ade ebre yen no yenti ayeye. We have so many people who have joined us, so many people who are on the platform woma yen support any idea say ane mbetimi give me almost 1,000 likes. Nafi, yema obi can say algorithm no and looking very good. Nafi, yemfa emma community ne se yemso yewo adoye ede emma won. Adam Tuga Yakubu, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Anike, oha, Anike, mete ukache yama mente won kasa so and yewo a year 60. Oh. One of these I do it before. And yes, you need to come away. Wow. Tiliduma, thank you very much. Covenant Grace and Free Sanso and Covenant Grace, Efren Nana Ajiman. You Rebecca. Good evening, dear brother and lawyer Becky. Thank you very much. God bless you. Keep the comments coming. Or text and us comment be na opese yehwe senia ibeti edi juma with me at the top platform no so and now be sending via text 07950 422780 07950 422780. Michael Atta, good job. Thank you for supporting us. It's a good job you're also right here with us. And actually, you know, so say Ebreno na opese ofra obitimi afreyen was 07399208468. Maybell Jesse Brimpong, good evening to you as well. Well, lawyer, and then the you per se, you know, ho and komo and say you see a free be skilled worker route. Skilled worker route no eyedien. Sem wo UK ha na uche mo skilled worker route na me pese me de me ho ehyemu a how do I do it? Why na qualify? Why na skilled worker route no e wo ho e ma no. Nti whatever ma se ne ya na wo ye no. Take us a bit back and we get to know what the skilled worker route in itself is.
Yo, that's the bebre brakoku. Ye tie for ne aban UK wa hihye ne say we review the policy after COVID. And when we say nimpa bebre workers no bebre ato baha. Na because of Brexit nti bebre so ekọ mukrum. So there is shortage, skill shortage in the system. And na wa hihye mra say we adwuma rural na ekoba say we hia nkrofo maboa wo with sa adwuma no a ewo sa skill shortage no eso no na sɛ wo request license na ɔmo de ma wo a wobɛtumi ama nkrɔfoɔ efi amanɔne abɛboa wo. In other way, you can recruit from abroad or you can recruit from within the UK.
Okay.
I'm saying non-common because we are talking about switching. It's going to be based within
the UK.
Those who are already within the UK.
So does it mean say the skilled worker route are available to those within and outside of the UK?
Those within and those without, so to speak.
Okay.
And obi omo wa amanone se na mbo so na adwuma no ehia nkrofo e wa amanone na enye nyina ehia nkrofo na enye nyina afo a obetumi ato nsa e wo afre nkrofo mo outside so mo maboa na adwuma no. But before that na nimpa no enya license a obetumi de inside ato so afre sa and so we recruit sa nkrofo no. But senior yenim no so no to say one share so say wo occupational shortage list no eso sa edwuma no e wo occupational shortage list.
So if we're saying skilled worker na obi a owo nimdie ene achede bi a UK ehwehwe. So then it has to be on that list.
On that list.
Listen no then also.
Listen there bebre. In this we tie me na ubo occupational shortage list UK. Ebeyi bebre abrel.
Okay.
Enti say ka say list no kwa na ye kire nda. This session will not even be enough because
okay.
Those ye.
Okay.
But true no na ewom no care areas no. It's also many other areas. But true no ano omo running care homes and hospitals na there no aya no omuhia nkrofo mama baboa e dey say omaba baboa as carers omaba baboa as healthcare assistants ne ade no eno no ade a eta ekoso sisie because of NHS challenges are omunya during COVID no enti I feel the akobe say there is a lot of need for people to fill certain occupations and there's a gaps. Santi no sa wo sas nimdie no and there's a skill no a skill no a e de den e bia skill a we de hwe nimpa a oyare ne didie a ye fe no eating ne nom drinking ne ehu siesie dressing
okay
se ne obeba mobility sa nyoma ne nyina no personal care no wo bia ebetumi afa wo edwuma mu se beboa medwuma wei ye won nkrofo mo de no omo hwe nkrofo e wo fie so obekọ obi fie na wakọhwe no ye fa no domiciliary care ye won nkrofo nso a omo be sori akọ edwuma no mu na nkrofo ho a ye omo ho edwuma na akọboa ebi ye see ye fra won healthcare assistants nti wei ni nyina no bebre enso eden e wo ho obi o ma oba or be a UDA up to even nursing level. But because nurses no WHO provisions no allow for individuals to actively recruit.
Okay.
Active recruitment is a born the rule say ejuma wa ha o mumbra MGB. You cannot do that with nurses because a country no so enhia nurses. But it won't mean no actively. Basta wa we nurse na wokwate se obi pa adwuma ne bi na woni no engage na ofa wo dia a ene de enye active tiano no imra no ento ne saa
okay
ba dodo no ano
me jiwa no SEO se me mfa ne se health sector no teacher the need has been there and people would want to recruit from outside me mfa ne se me obi to say pharmacist. Do I qualify?
We are pharmacist, you qualify because pharmacy no occupational shortage list no eso.
Okay.
Even though it is not the same as care, but no so subi. It is a beer who run a pharmacy shop. Excuse me. And I say pharmacy business. Now we here be an nipa pharmacist so for whatever reason you Brexit into Okonukrum. And that's also on page money biom na ekwan abada ho. Na winya obi obetumi replace ya ekwan wo ho se oba to nsafra obi e wo outside our sign Dieno, Emanabaya, sa Ejumano. But near woman say, na pharmacist for an idea. I am any bebre compared to care. No, until now, what they compare, you look at would they go abroad to bring pharmacists compared to getting it here in the UK? But you are right.
There's one area, me who said I'm saying, Bruno, Dimujuma pa laboratory technicians. Omoka shortage occupation for no.
Laboratory technicians, of course, within the healthcare sector, no, almost a occupational shortage for no. And so now mekano shortage no edoso.
Okay.
Edoso could see baby. I always say, hey, where you now so be. But it depends on employer. We hear sir, you no, and I say skill no. And this employer no, or a jumano, no, here sir, you no dear. That's what our license. I to me, I'll bet to me they are recruiting from abroad, yeah, and they'll bet to me. And you're just recruiting from abroad, also recruiting from within. Obey to me, because as a son, no, and then I'm holding a catao so I a friend of sponsorship.
Then it brings me to young question and a 2 hour darima obabe chichimu. Young share be to say me was skill no, but me wo a chrome has a beer me visitor and now say because I'm a team mama na bro so me din some money in my e ka some income coin na me was a skill na me wo chrome ha can I switch to the skilled worker route senior obo so ya
Yo the senior word no air can switch. Switching means you are there but for whatever reason you want to move to somewhere.
Okay.
So let's call it swap. Switching from A to B. That means you have something at A, but you want to move to something else at B.
At B.
A no so obama to me, so obi to me a transfer wo ho akọ B. Senior wo boss no, se me okrom ha na me ni bi. Make me a switch. So we need be there, then they cannot swap. You cannot switch. Because you need to have something to be able to switch. Now, when to mean fan switch, a year idea we need a coin so we be a juma e wo krom ha.
Okay.
So mainly visitors or mobile, you are not supposed to work. So you can't say I'm a visitor 6 months, and that's 2 years, and then 5 years, and you may be switch it. You said you are coming to watch, enjoy, and go back. So why will you then stop watching and to work?
Obibe can say opportunities come but once. Me buy and I'm coming to watch, I'm coming to enjoy myself and I go back. But when opportunity be I know I can take advantage of. Ebeboa the UK me ankasa also my personal development will help me. I didn't see na minti menya bibi sir.
Inti employer no bebre no culture says sanity that especially nipa no wa. Okay, so today we're talking about
within the UK.
We a visitor. The leave you have allows you not to work.
Okay.
Inti if you cannot work there, then you can't say over switch it. You are going for the job for the first time. As an employer, no, Emma will support to get visa. Will be to me this time. The be year juma.
Okay.
Because now we want to me for year juma ninti. Want to me because I will switch it. I could that baby fufro. I will be year juma fufro.
Okay.
And you could visitor. Want to me a movie from the visit to that. So I tell there, because bebre ebe be mu as remember we your visitor. You better try say. Show say oh call na why then aba and say oh come you say oh call na why come no dey akoye pay bibi foforo aye dia e be ye din po say o made the entertain and the employers are also aware so they have duty under the law until before you be ma o sponsorship no and so mo dey omo krata abeto so no o mbehwe say na wo no already no e ma wo kwan e ma wotumi ye edwuma e ma ne ye yiye.
Okay. Yen call another category that really has come to mind. Me wo a chroma ha and as me o man mu me kana sa. na bia me wo ha eye adwuma foforo bi me mfa na se bia me ye construction bia me ye mechanic na me hu se though me ye mechanic me was skill foforo me timi de eye adwuma say in the health sector sabre ni mo no bia ya ma me visa no be wu in a month's time, in 2 months' time, in a year's time. But matimi akonya adwuma ewa obi a one okuta license, two adwuma no so me qualify until the person would want to work with me. Sabre no no. Even though I have a limited period, I was me free hand. Metimi asweche.
Yo. Nti edi kan no nipa no wo bibia ode ye adwuma dada. Ade no nwuye. Nti se nwuye na wo ye of course uni employer no eye adwuma. Sa nimpa no so ama wo sponsorship because working visa in a crowd our employer ama wo sponsorship no. Even though any care sponsorship is something else. Nti sa employer no for whatever reason contract no be we no say on renew my wa. Na we kwanya foforo a obefa we adwuma obetumi aswitch to that new one. But of course, sa new one also befa wa na wa ma wo sa certificate of sponsorship na we here no dia. Obetumi aye wa application before ade no ebewu. The watch word is before. Before. In this ebewu ni 11:59 p.m. because ebewu ende. And then so ebe ende 11:59. Now we submit to application 11:58 before midnight. I buy the next day in India. You switched before.
Okay. Emfa ho se period na abey. Mse me bu boss me kan se bi anaka me be 1 month bi. Na wo se me visa no ewu. For instance, me mechanic bi na ye adwuma. Wa mama employment license me visa na e ba bewu. Aka me 1 month. Na me hunu se metimi aye care work. Na makope license from OB. Is it allowed that way? Because be kwa akoye se akoye mse ne visa e bewu anti no akope adwuma foforo.
Well, at the end of the day, I buy in here and crop saa.
Okay.
Na edi kan eto asumi no as say wo near obetumi dey asweche.
Okay.
Nti employer, remember you are already with one employer. And this employer no feel so on renew ma wa no so ni we. Now another one is knocking on the door to start you off. It's allowed. So obetumi aye transfer no to that one. And that one also will go through the process to offer you the job and issue you with the sponsorship.
Okay.
What the answer will make sure say ube use sa dia no ansa na owo so no ewu. Because aka 1 month no we contract ewu a the old employer doesn't expect you to say ube me na ewu ansa. Already one ma will notice say ade no be ewu nti ewu a no renewal. Then you have to then look at other options.
Okay. How easy is it to do that?
Right. I will say enye ade a eye difficult because nyoma bia say wo employer no be ono ankasa na assessment. Nti kan bia obi o ma na empo or student. We ni school. And I was a student for no more options. Say, apply for extension under the graduate scheme. No crano a very shaky at the moment.
Okay.
And now so switch to skilled worker. We in the school. We school no be a now few months to prepare to go back.
Okay.
Whilst you are getting ready to go, and when your offer from an employer say, mefa wo adwuma mu a ubetumi emre no nso ye a wade no ewu ubetumi aden aswechi edika employer no be hwe say wo English language nti so obi a waye school okrom ha okuta obi a ye issue degree anase bi o ye masters kra na che say degree bi a obi okrom ha na say degree no kra fi amanone a na waye conversion for amanone de na obenya English language threshold no be no IELTS and now so say be a would if we no chroma ha school no degree if you chroma ha dia and the no automatic because we no a chroma ha.
Okay.
Enti sa nipa we wa pass English no. Na ye hwe edwuma no so a okọ akwaye no. Edwuma no so no employer no already wa an assessment ehu say nipa we the skill set no owo no o meeti ni a mehwehwe no.
Okay.
Skill set be a nipa no was skill level 3 and above. Nti ye kan level 3 be a college level. Nipa no ni manual handling. Nipa ni health and safety. Nipa no ni about safeguarding. Nipa no ni about eating and drinking. Nipa no ni about all those things. Now you assess no. You assess no then employer.
Okay, eating and drinking you be anymore.
Well, eating and drinking ebema obi a developer from dependency to independency.
Okay.
And how obi. And how do you, and that's why the skill comes in. How do you help the person to be able to eat and drink to the point where they can do without support? And also the quantity required and in line with their care plan.
Okay.
Nti nye senya wo didi no, yes I know would be feed this nimpa no.
Okay.
So eating and drinking that has the skill. Good. And just an nimpa we assess so. No, just okay. Our competency level, skill level no is up to the level now. Me here for this particular job now. But jobs no you different categories. Skilled worker job, do my carer, or do my or advanced carer. Into obia ne skill level no any edwuma e betumi dai den amano. Obi o ma pharmacy, obi kra betumi technician assistant. Into levels no different. But assess na wunya level 3 skill threshold, we meet the threshold now. Employer no be who say you have met the threshold. And also what check is a box no. Employer no ama contract our catcher so betia waka up to this amount. Meet with sa edwuma no threshold no. A bebre no it's average of 19-20,000 a year. And also we meet e ho no. Na say point in your mind say we here no nyina na say checklist no we meet ni nyina. Uhia employer no ehu say you are okay. No we issue with certificate of sponsorship. Na eno no na wo begina so na wo da ye wo visa application to switch.
Okay.
And you be some say is it so easy? It is easy insofar as the checklist are met.
Se ekopie case worker for ya omo ha adwene ya ndrume bia na omo ayo madwene say omo de mra be adwuma instead of guidelines no. Se ekopie ho a waka say a checklist. Inti subjectivity bia nim. Enye na dwene no de bebuo but ya tro emra no e wo krata so. Inti wo miti 1 2 3 4 or say a demo. Is that correct?
Exactly. A checklist. English language, do you have up to this point? You've met the points there. When your job offer, occupational shortage list and so ana. Until with the job offer no markets work na. Obesha says our job we is it on the list. It's also by checking the list.
Okay.
Yes. Is the money being paid or the salary being paid up to that level no, within the UK? You are then within. The employer will have to make sure say or foul salary threshold that meets skill level no.
Okay.
Then your friend is saying say switch it, remember. So the question is say do you have what it takes to be able to switch? Be a ukuta student visa ebewu, you can switch. Be a ukuta pre-settled now per se. I don't know why ukuta pre-settled now over person will switch it, but obi any preference. Person will switch here pre-settled, you can switch to that one. Until Juma visa already now chance to work, you know, you can then switch to something else.
Me a student. Me war the permission to go through the education for 3 years. 3 years, and within that period, you know, send a much, you know, I'm running my 20 hours a week during school term. Inti me wo bibia, quote and unquote, me de year juma. Meti me a can say be me defer school no. Na my year juma kakra on a skilled worker route and as a visa or license. next ma baba to school no so ana.
Usually a year na obi a or senior ade no, let's say master level a year na ya 1 year. PhD be 3 years and whatever. Degree for no 3 years. But be an assignment panel is being sponsored.
Okay.
So if you are being sponsored there, you then need permission from your sponsor, financial sponsor, no.
So between
to vary the agreement, no. To vary the agreement, no. It's a crucial point. But the thing is, obi oba say oko school there, more often than not, people will finish and switch. Unless there is very, very peculiar reason, which will be differing from one, and will be different from one person to another. Those peculiar reasons can be discussed with mrenim for at that particular point and in here and but on this forum the contemplation is that obi a abe school no obe wie ni school na waye den or per se or move it to something else this becomes an option.
Okay. Enti me school bia me wo a few months to complete my dissertation. Na maybe I'm a page my year waha and now say the expectation is to go back because me buy me bus school. Such short period no. Me work permit and now say me permit to stay in this country no. In that situation no, meti me ama obi ama me adwuma on this shortage occupation route na.
Yo, inti nya sana wuchire mu no student na ya visa ya de ma student for no enye exactly 1 year. It be a 1 year some months because they apply common sense. So even though in the course near 1 year no, we are at least they have to organize themselves and move out. They have to maybe graduate or get their certificate or do something. In the same they may have to submit their dissertation, they have to do this and that. Even though maybe academic course no, or macro exams they may have about 4 months. Some people may even have 6 months more to organize and to return. So that period, you are not actively studying.
Okay.
You are not actively studying. So if you are not actively studying, even though you still hold student visa, no, so we switch you care way and no, you have to engage in at least 37 hours a week or 35 hours a week. And if you want more, plus 20 hours elsewhere. In the standard there, and you're going to be very busy. So whilst you are studying, you cannot do this switch commonsensically and still finish your course. But the way we your course, now you are just organizing yourself or waiting to go away. Now opportunity way abadia. Why not? Because at that point, we see your idea every
we a strategy.
Well, call it option. Call it an option.
Okay. Lawyer Charles Asma and on my sa and Chinchri and Inchichimu. Mekai will say if we BWF Solicitors are say and Eba. BWF Solicitors war 214-218 Tottenham High Road, no so our 7 Sisters, North London. Abusia any won any kita any won and concobon como any won any juma na ebeboa. Who say and Chichimu a lawyer at the my Sabine lawyer for jina and the what sahabo tre and in no at the my media maker without any hesitation say uwo emremu enkomobia say ye visa sem say asase hun sem say japade say aban na ni komodie bi mu uhia lawyer so bedi wachia and the BWF Solicitors any enkomo omo 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so medical and boss so no na e dijumai sania esi etie no mpanimfo so ewachia upia bigum ade my we nyina park na chi no yo na omo bench na omo bo information papa ade go so my no you can shortage occupation list no say if you're on our platform you realize that the healthcare route no any idea no penny for ade list no be ato ho My question na me bisa no me kind list no me who say some of the areas I was looking at and I was listed. So to join us on the conversation, like the page, press the notification button. Say yeah, the information be out to our Ebeka. Sandra Fraser about the or or say text and WhatsApp 079 50422780. Now say call 0739920848 when the lines are open. Enter crab BB lines so because minim sen komono more questions we bra mo pese mo de beto ho ade emman. Dr. Santom good evening lawyer Charles and Bra Kweku. Thank you very much. Sandra also again thank you. Other share ba nana Kweku me de yate wonka. Your question ba ko but I will keep it and bring it back later on. Maybe bisa lawyer question ba ko ewa ha. Lawyer Mr. Wu say obi switch na waba to a list on the shortage occupation now. What criteria and requirements in the English language teacher? I ade ankrofo mpekra. You can't say cultural brofo na na for ho punch gidigidi. So me switch it from one COS, certificate of sponsorship, to another one. I was some essential brofo ni biwa.
So na ya ayeda wo mu say be already know what brofo no bi or dey akoy bi kura na or a student. Or brofo no na dey buy. And now within a year, few months no we see na dey wie. Ade ni wuye. Na visa wuye or switch it. E accept say obetumi use saa we no a English no a oye na odi be wura mu no. Na eye enika wo mu ne say academic IELTS no kra no obetumi e dey use for this occupational or let me call it trade IELTS because we here say academic one or modern school and e wo na ye trade and that's ye ye ejuma.
Okay.
Enti academic there no aya na emu odu and say wo nanim aye din sen we no na wo de be ye ejuma no. Nti se nipa no kuta academic no a na o switch out be ejuma they accept say na o de use na ye nim no obetumi use.
Mama Yati assess life in the UK test, for instance, what the application and not just locking in, and you have to true bill. So, ultra near the certificate in the man in a D2 years, but now find you be just a woo and also some culture for way brofono, some metronomy the application back and also locking us.
And I make us say, Obikra or day ne dear, I application or about a student, you know. Because a brofo proficiency in English language.
Okay.
Just make me prove say, make me kakra, make me atro kakra, make me ati. Ewa one side Then you cannot tell me say within 1 year no me
brofo.
Language.
That's right. That's true.
And especially where I have also been a student, degree in the UK or master's degree in the UK, then it goes without saying, say I have the proficiency to be able to meet the requirements on this particular job. Nti ebe can say you can use it again. Obi kura po a na wakotro B1 B2. E de akoye ne 2.5 B. And na person switch ko ade we so. Because what you say be ade we no koso a route no e wan so enwa bebre. To person switch e ko we bi so a. Sa B2 no emu odu empo sen IELTS for normal for sa ejuma de no.
Okay.
They accept it.
Okay.
And the English no obi a opese o switch no more often than not go from person mo switch ni na no ya no my English ni bi pen. And if you cross mo control for fry, it wouldn't be a big deal. The brain also may not have to write again because be a no mo kuta degree e wo krom ha. And now mpo so bi o mo kuta foreign degree. A ometumi aye ECTIS comparability assessment. Na ya confirm say it's equivalent to C1. C1 so ebro C1 e wasoro pa ebro B, ebro A. Enti so ukuta English abema C1 there then they are taking say you don't have to do the English language again. Enti you can see the English language of flexibilities bebre ewo ho.
Okay.
Tinye here pa wo ha no say Ubeto obuasi ne wenya employer obetumi ama wo employment contract na wa ama wo certificate say me fa we adwuma nti kwaje visa no.
Okay. 0739920846 0739920846 and answer or send a text WhatsApp and as audio note at the abrayan was 07950 422780 07950 422780. Lawyer Charles Asma ewo ha oni yen edi enkomo efa sa topic here dey about to is wo UK ha obetimi as switch it to the skilled worker route anase answer na calls no everybody through no let me go on to yen platform no so na me pick comments ni be any questions ni be ni yen fa emra also share and also invite people to come and join us. English language test, which one expires and which one doesn't? Please explain for naturalization and others. We maybe similar question, lawyer. Skilled worker route, but we will be say explaining for naturalization and others.
You okay, of course, English language no the standard say so we in a way you swear. I best say.
Okay.
We
no way
you swear. I best say. Enti bia wo kwa na sisie no emra no so ekekere obi a okoye indefinite so obeye English language no advice e de ba man say wo pese wo use na wo san use no biemu a try say obeye B2.
Okay.
So why you B2 na wo de akwaje indefinite. Now we no wo de kwaye wo naturalization no because I know na wo de akwaye wo indefinite no we tumi assign we use e de aye wo naturalization. I didn't know mama no aye flexible. Aye language and yes that here. In this language there how can you say within 1 year nipa no you free sakasa no. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So they have made it flexible. Into one of said do I want to reuse it? And when you sue there within 2 years you have to use it do it again. But so we use for your indefinite no we bet you may use when you are doing your naturalization. But never say try say obey B2 for that.
Okay. Young court lines no so na I'm say obi aba so hello. Okay, nipa no they are not article. So article they are na any na moma main fa commenty and free platform no so emra. We AB Sabra hope all is good. Please could you ask if someone is here without any permit and this person have a passion for the care job? Obetimi apply na uni bibia but or skill no or penno say obey care. Obetimi apply na
All right. It takes more than passion and willingness.
Okay.
And the nano conversation is about those who want to switch. Designing power you show more untumi switch it. Like I said, or person here for the first time. Into we here for the first time I want to me. I just a YG sponsorship contract, you know. Now I call Chrome. Now I call your now what aba.
Okay. And the next say ubetimi aje contract no ewa. But when you application, if you don't qualify, this all call Chrome no.
Then yes, you can go then do it from there.
Okay.
The arrangement ni na no. Ubetimi I say obi or I say no person go school, but I want to mean just student visa. I say, but you can get the admission, go through the process, even make the necessary conditional aspects. And we'll be meeting now. Then you go back and apply and come, because you cannot apply from within.
Okay. 0739920846. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening, boss.
Yeah. Good evening. Your friend Daniel.
Yes, brother.
Me were 2 questions. Me person me bisa.
Kind of.
My first one no, and say me yuri a nurse. Na oye sponsored. We're sponsored for 3 years, but it's 1 year.
Okay.
Now, just last month, Anna, Intina made me a dependent, and crying. Anna, she said, Missumi Menya, a 5-year sponsor.
Okay.
Intina me pesenka, me switch me apply for me the because me just COS. Nti na nka me pese me apply na nka me me rene me money na epe no so. Me pese me hu say saa no 1 year na me yere etwa anase ye nyina ye twa wo sponsor COS no so no. E be shegu counting to indefinite leave to remain and I say you be for saa 1 year no so. And second question so ne say Obinya a sponsor. Madame Fobi was sponsored from Ghana on healthcare. Yeah, Obedu no we say agency no the agency need to mean.
But I'm say akwala no noise into that bet no drop eh. Also Madame for no start here no bio.
Or na sponsor from Ghana. Anna Obai. But Obedu you no realize say agency no then or sponsor and then buy an Juma enough or the man.
Okay.
In for free agents na say obetima package shift for baby. But the fears and say no one or apply for indefinite, especially company na then buy no. Management or package shift from
my mimi say we say agency na then buy no or man no the up to the 35 hours now. A work contract no so onya 35 in the month.
Nanka when it COS and so 39 hours. But onya man for the week.
Okay. Now he said your man COS will break it.
Right. We are new year.
Okay. Until no be say and affecting indefinite. Where we? Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, and let's deal with the first one. Embra contentious one.
Okay.
First one, counting time to 5 years, following which you apply for your indefinite. But the skilled worker route allows you to become settled, having continuously worked as a skilled worker for 5 years. The phrase is having continuously worked as a skilled worker, not having continuously worked as a skilled worker with one employer.
Okay.
So if you have worked continuously for 5 years on that route there, then we count the time, we put all together, you've done 5 years on the skilled worker route.
Okay.
And that, I think, answers the question now, Obisano.
But also, when you say you no?
My question is a bit different.
No, they all can say.
Because now,
who's that all can say?
Me was COS now.
Okay, all right. Yet to question I say.
Me dependent.
So say maybe on Yabutem. I mean, there may be people who might be confused. Until my main try say you bet me to a question and say from your standpoint, okay? Were you at the
all right?
It was sponsorship.
We try 1 year.
We try 1 year. 1 year now, the only try and now we are dependent.
Exactly.
Okay? And random my own kind of also bet me a year. It may be our pay. Okay?
Exactly.
And I want to say, who are baby ubia ukuta sponsorship and as 1 year sponsorship. I would be ye judgment. 2% free we ready and I say. Now you know one kasa also. Now we are not be dependent. Is that what you are saying?
Exactly.
But so you know what? The permit that the license and we.
What they let's even leave say so almost exercise say so optional. Now, since I didn't add 10 the other way. Or you know will now become dependent. But you nature 1 year with this employer.
Okay.
Or no papa way ebaba abaye main this time sponsored the main applicant.
Okay.
So papa way ne breast so obeye ni indefinite obeye with all his dependents.
Okay.
So my meaning na upfronty ade no a ne breast she will do with her dependents.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter who is fronting it.
But they say 1 year now we try that na any contention.
Na obi say my me no etwa 1 year dada. Enti yemfa say ono aba abehye ono ase. Na let's say wakwaji bi na akwakoye let's say after 4 years. After 4 years no so no dependent of a skilled worker. No we are dependent na untumi and sorry say wo akoye application for indefinite.
Just a dependent.
I just a dependent no hey
you
now
depend
the
on no the naka ho.
Enti sa na etie dia say sa 1 year na lady no twae no. Waba se waba be dependent.
Nti ase egu ana.
Wo oba be dependent adano dey no ono waba be dependent no ono sorry say akoye indefinite. Ana waka say me mo 1 wo ho dada nti me the 4 no a ebe kan ho number. Ni kun no a waba ye main sponsored person no. Ti say ono a waba ye dependent obetwen ni kun ni kwaye ne de no a no no so ayere. Omo aye abum. Mpacho waja say. And the question is say who will be doing the indefinite leave to remain to cover the rest of the dependents? Nti ya sha papa no na eventually no unless you be sign switch bi na adani but eventually no ono a on frontier there no will be doing the ne breswa no kwa kwaya indefinite leave to remain wa ono na be frontier there no or ye indefinite together with the rest of the family because they are all dependent.
Okay.
Enti sana etie dia bia papa we waye 1 year as a dependent or baba ye 4 years as main. Can I add this to sa 1 year no me year ya no? He was there as a dependent of a skilled worker. And it's a nebro so a watena krum ha continuously on that route. Even though obi na ode na be share na say at a point no. Ye kan ni 5 years no a wa fronte 4 years. And na obi nso affront no 1 year. But in terms of staying on the route for 5 years no, ye sure watena so 5 years.
Okay. Technically yes.
Technically yes. So the case worker might then pick it up and says right, somebody fronted you, but then you stretch the agreement and says well, if we are dealing with the technicalities no dear, a skilled worker and na me yere waso na me wedan me wana say sisi ano me na me fronti ade no na bra so say me ko akoye me indefinite but me mpese 5 years ni na abeso because already me twa 1 year no ayeden e wo baby meanwhile ne visa no show say be wu by that time no a 5 years beso e bi ana aka 2 years and I say 3 years but opese once I when you 5 years no o move to the indefinite. So the question is, would the case worker consider 1 year no train as a dependent no? At the account 4 years now, why as main no, to get the 5 years? Or we say you are now on the main applicant, or you are now the main applicant into your train when you're 5 years. Technically no, I think the case worker will accept say
we're trying to
started from there and therefore continuously for 5 years on the care worker route.
But you have the second question.
The second question is Obiaba. Unfortunately, agents not nearby no ejuma ni ho. Nti senior mo kan no yes na tie. But I don't want to believe say ejuma ni ho. I want to believe say agency no out nearby no has to make things clearer. Because then they wo ba payroll no be determine say wo ye ejuma no and say wo nye ejuma. How do we prove say wo ye ejuma? What do we na beba? What do you pay slips? What do you P60? You call tax officer you the normal be call home office for compliance. Yes, that here. This employer no edit all these things e go akwam. Now ba no say kwaye ejuma wa ha say. Na ejuma no within or no ni larger scheme of operations no. I don't think say enye ejuma na any ho.
Okay.
It's all running the payroll no making sure say we ye ejuma no senior or the ma wo no. And I will say how do you say Oma you be extra in common.
Hi come Brefi ni in common 07399208.
But I think quick let me point this out. I think sir issue a issue. I careful fikesim for crowd bedroom say for ag ade no didi agro. License no or moji edidi agro. Why application say we here for omo ba ye adwuma ma wo. Adwuma ni ho a why do you do it?
Okay.
Let's say adwuma wo ho so a why don't you
give them?
Enti we also yen so a ye pay adwuma no yen careful. Yen sure say we are dealing with credible employers. Ko bi mo ye recruiter but no anga say ni adwuma. wo ba na wakopa bi a client no a ode wo baba no o be ko na adwuma no bi ni ho a untumi share client nse anasa hospital no say chinchan say o ma we adwuma nti wo ya I will say deal with obi a owe adwuma no bi enye obi a oye intermediary recruiter a opewo na ode wakoma obi mpacha we hu difference no ye obi o mo angasa we adwuma no wo ba wo be ye adwuma no obi nso oye recruiter a recruitment agency or license to recruit and supply into ofa wo ba na ode wo kọ wo bedu na se bebi ode wo kọ no why ma that's it. I think that is the problem why ye o face no. And this goes to all of us afina yegusu ye pe sa edwuma ibi. Say make sure say you deal with obi a ono awe edwuma enye obi a say bi offer wo na ode wakoma edwuma foforo. Enya sa wo bedu na say we nye edwuma ni bi ama wo a wo ebetro.
Aso be she. Okay, ye will be our line also yenko na fe yenko twetwe nkomo. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes,
Good
boss.
evening.
Good evening.
What do you remember Jumapa mo ye dia boy and MCM and my idea mo topic no a good year MCF a film month for 80 pa.
That's right.
Now no question about kuma lawyer asma na me pese me bichafa session wasen. Me baba abi remo be me for school. Na the school no or buy or the other apply and the big ram was not a subject in this. Now the tea association was some of the person maybe say. Ubi a wabafu for na unya to say ebia a year and I say some months no. Na unya company bia on bit me out fund or
but also unya then. Hello. Now see nipa ni nya den si so bi
unya asen wenya bostome unya say be 6 months na 1 year.
Okay.
Na me be who say switch no number of years and number of months and say e be say be nipa ni nya all the necessary requirements na would be me associate na say any unya year na say months na say bibisa ona me say
na just say uba be remu e di say ansa na between switch.
Just question.
All right. So be a student. Yeah, that was bebre. So be a student. Na oberemu there is first presumption. Say oba ebesua ade. Enti sa na etie de a we sua ade na we wie no. Because we sua ade a adesua na ngasa so e full time. Ti wuntumi nkoye ejuma, wuntumi enko switch say afi de wo ko akoye ejuma. Until then there's going to be a clash. Pencil say imagine say ba for be full na wo dey adesua no ye we camouflage. Until na ye be kan e platform we so ne say oba na osua na de wie a wa betumi aswitch before avisa no ebewu. Ye nim bebi a ye nwe ne peculiar case no ekodu. Sometimes obi oma wo peculiar case. Conversation will go beyond this platform conversation. So sana ye nua ne de atia de a and obi hia say obeba na ye ne na edi nkomo na ya tia ase yie. But
there may some further details ontimi nka no.
Sani ye ne udi nkomo wo platform yi so ya ye church sani am ready de. Ya be kan say so ba so obekọ school de a so ko school. Na osuana de wie na ne visa ni nwie a na wa eden wa switch ba no so wo feel say na wo ka no bibi e wo ho a wo pese yehu na yetumi ti ase yie na yetumi bua wo de a ende bra na yentima se na yehu mi ewo mpote why
na betimi aka we de nya de ya betimi aka na e no bi so bia na on so say odi ujechimu na bo
when
na me pese me chese
no John me to bo a e wo kwan ho e bi hu se me na de ball ade anti John nkobio why we be uhwinti abipra
Matias my friend lawyer asma you be
uhwinti abipra why
Matthias.
Me da say. Okay. Mami call for us so 07399208468. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Am I online?
Yes, you're online. Adakwe.
Hey.
Hey, Atakwe.
Hey. Ousu.
Yes.
Ousu.
It is say. Charlie, we do inside. Good. Adakwe much of my into you.
Yeah, I'm say me bisafte BWF no Muko court ana say Muko court.
Right.
You obi di case obi bibi ma na ade no court Muko court ana say mudi ma obi na nipa no enko court mam.
Yo lawyer be a court, but the question should be say then party na Muko court ekoye. Because Imrano, Obiani Imrano, but I specialize it. We don't go to court on criminal cases because we don't do crime.
Okay.
We don't go to court on properties and conveyancing matters because we don't do conveyancing.
No, it's that simple. Tell you immigration lawyers.
Because answer no will not be for you alone. It will be for a lot of other people. Pachawajas here.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So when we answer for the multitude. And a woman say, yes, immigration appeals, from A to Z. Civil litigation, A to Z. Family, A to Z. And then but we don't do criminal cases. We don't do conveyancing cases. And the question I'm being asked, how I maybe sound saying, now person no, I for them.
Obi a o see ordinary case ba o ya refuse no court no mo amfa no anko na mo de ni ko ma obi and also appears kama different lawyer and I didn't go court and na I generate a BB say and the BWF mo court and now say mo court na say mo court
okay mati wa sam na say
take no come obi na ni
mati wa say
kama different lawyer na fa onko
but you stay there mati wa say and this is very important so that I can clarify for many people are more sa adwin no a omuntumi invoice na out no eje da wase bebre say we di we aba na ewomnie we have solicitors who deal with the public and barristers who do not necessarily deal with the public unless they have public access right. It is our barrister who in just our solicitor so. Now we have two options. Either we charge everything and go from A to Z, including representation on the day of hearing. Our lawyer Bekasa court. What we have thought about and do now is this. There was one time I court on Zoom. And barrister no, barrister I kofa ba no na my papa no can identify kofa barrister. Abra ya ji adwuma ne say Nti bacho ne o patches identify na fa barrister kan ya ho. Nya say de adwuma na akoma obi. Ye mfa adwuma no nkoma obi na mum ye fa barrister.
E come on.
E kan ya ho. To represent on the day of hearing. What I'm also putting to you, what I'm also telling you, Nimpano meant to say, Yakofa barrister, Manoko court, and Yankasa, Yakwakasa court. That's what the person told you, but only one chance here. So I'm telling you what the person should have told you. The point is this. Good. I'm happy so what you want to say. Now the next thing is say, your court wa example na me ma wono. Your court sa court ya yi na meti computer nechi because ye no wo Zoom. Barrister e wo ho. Meme wo ho. Na your client nso wo ho bi. Interpreter no a oya ade no. Ade no nkwa yie. The way obe trouble funu mu no ma me ntumi ntrase e say asam no
court ne provide scientific
court ne provide tree interpreter nti me no am ye solicitor no e ma sundie say me hwe ne ekoso na me prompt barrister ne say I'm not happy with the line of interpretation or confusing the client, you know. Santi emwa case no. Na barrister no so catch a judge and say me solicitor amma maswati say interpreter no say na oya ade no emwa. And when a judge and a say interpreter some dia, then in the interest of justice and fairness no, as I say you're trying to copy interpreter for fra eba boa ma mean. Imagine say me na me kwasa wo court. Kama ye den na ma kutia judge na aso. And I say makoye bibi. I would have missed that point. So we have realized that we're doing all the paperwork, we're doing all the representation, but on the day of hearing, we have a barrister
who joins you,
who joins us to represent on that day, to speak the law on the matter. And one known as our nipa client way, yachiro machane say ya ju sasika we ya nju ni na because ubetie bi amadan barrister
na obekam
ho. Ubetia court there 140. Barrister there yenim yenya ya de mama wo. Ba yenya de no say na ya ba ya bi say dodo na nka say ya je wo no ya nju ni na na mbom ya ba ji ubi na ne aka no de atua dan barrister den ne de. The signing pen opa chane say anenti na mo ji ade no say mo ya amame na mokofa barrister
is that na one jini nyina
mankasa na mokofa barrister ba ma chiremu nyenti a wofa barrister eboa. Because we look at the client case, we assess the client case and look at what is best under the circumstance.
Problem e wa unu say because mo ankasa no mo prepare case no ache no na munim bibia. But barrister no yedi command no just only away akonu the barrister has only maybe 1 week or sometimes 2 weeks. So question yedi no court question say this barrister no on to me he back one because any no not prepare case no. Well,
okay,
let me not prepare case no. He is not familiar with the case, with the issue. And you want to me here no to me here no.
Is that what you feel? No, you know, is that what you feel? And now say material na ekuta barrister no and I feel say when me I'm presenting. Is that what you feel? And now say feel say when me I'm presenting.
It is not an assumption. It is something that the person himself told me. Oh, because
the person has told you. Atakwe, hold on. Atakwe, hold on. You. Me pacho, hold on. You're clear. Hold on, you're clear. The person has come to tell you, say in the sea, but it might not be everything. And the reason why it is so, the person might not have understood it. Instead of asking the question, no, he's spreading the message around and say, is that correct?
But me say no.
Me say a question, lawyer, I'll come back to you. Yes, I have to meet you.
Okay.
Meet you. Me wa.
Kuku, eyemian kasa na yedi sadi ni yemi why? Eyemian kasa.
Were you at the hearing yourself?
The barrister couldn't answer one question. Yebisano. Unto me answer anything because the thing was not prepared by him.
No, it's being prepared by him. Maybe hold on. Hold on. Has your case ended? Oh, Atakwe, hold on. Has your case ended?
Solicitor to me answer one question.
Is it not the same case?
If anything. Well, since you are bold to disclose, if you don't mind, client appellant no if anything. Nipa no ni yedi na echi no eyawo anasa yawo ire.
Eyemi ankasa na yedi yemi.
Okay, when are you refusing?
Yedi mami ko tia barrister na yedi me ko yedi couldn't answer one question in the court and we were sacked by the judge.
Exactly. Hold on.
Come back.
The point that you said you were sacked by the judge comes to something similar you were talking about to say you stopped the thing because the interpretation wasn't going right.
So the judge made a decision say interpretation there we have to adjourn the case. Timpese maybe say attack we. Me pacho eja we dey say how idin a we dey court no e attack we and say idin foforo.
Da bi enye attack we.
Idin ben na we dey call ye.
Attack we me see.
Idin ben na we dey call court.
Oh, I mean I don't want to disclose that on here.
Then we cannot end the conversation.
This is what happened. Ye call ye no.
Then we cannot continue the conversation to Bra office. Why? If you have anything at Bra office, because there are certain. No, what you are saying is that you want answers to your point, and we cannot answer without having the full fact. And it's a sign that their Bra office.
Okay, my name is Why? And no, I'm to me answer one question. We were asked to leave enemy free officer, and answers. They continue with more questions. We went back to the court. They continue with more questions. He couldn't answer it.
But your court and your barrister may be some question.
That is what I'm finding out.
Me
How do you give somebody he hasn't prepared to answer the case in court?
Adakwe. Hold on. No. Hold on. There may be certain other facts that we can't or you will not be prepared to disclose on this platform. Okay? The lawyer has admitted this. Adakwe, listen to me. Minim question kwa judge no ebisa barrister no lawyer, hold on. Minim question kwa judge no ebisa barrister no. Hold on. Adakwe, hold on.
Asking the date of entry.
Hold on.
The date of entry.
The date of entry. I don't need the full facts of your matter. I don't need it on this platform because there is an agreement of confidentiality between you and your client and your lawyers and solicitors. I don't need those facts. He has admitted to say, come in and let's talk because one, you have an issue. Two, they are prepared to handle it for you. Three, you have an arrangement between yourself and them as an organization. Okay? Please stop to them.
I legality. Okay, me no that is all. No, me normally.
No. We are not saying you are lying. Nobody is saying you are lying. There are facts that you may not be able to disclose on the platform. There are facts you may not be able to disclose on this platform. And that because of that confidentiality, speak to them again. Okay. Adakwe, I have the interest in this particular case. I will follow up again, but not on this platform. I will follow up again.
Because they are prepared to say.
It's okay. You Adakwe, let's speak again off the platform. Why? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So Eja, you have a concern. Bra office. Let's deal with that.
Eunice say this is another person.
Let me clarify something. Your fact and your law. Who can say point of entry barrister no entry and yano? Was it the barrister who came to the UK at the obedu point of entry and I say yeah, sign panwa ye refuse to na wake in court. It would have been on one wake in court. Ne baby saw that the bain na wo bar krumha. But what does it?
On only expectation, I say he might have briefed you. So these questions you would have had answers already. It could be that you didn't have the answer or whatever.
Well, this is what it is. We go to court, deal with the fact and deal with the law. The barrister is supporting your fact with the law. For example, if you catch and say, enter a marriage of convenience. Then the barrister will argue on the basis of the law on marriage of convenience, based on case law, not their support you. But see, besides the ben worry, who should answer this question?
People worry,
It is a barrister no expertise of Bakasana one kasa. Would the barrister be wrong? That is fact. factual matters because be a nice and be a now cross examination. Into a specific can you say the band will be room ha barrister and say or baha that way. But the barrister is not supposed to be answering those questions for you.
Because you will be under...
A fact, this is a fact, factual matters. Into home office person, barrister no, maybe so say, when you must someone what they are to crack as soon I a friend witness statement. We did now, like I say, Annie. You bet to me, age now, so dear, someone, we say Annie. Washroom, we say Annie. Yeah, it's been adopted. I feel there be evidence. Into be a home office maybe so say, yo, Mr. Emmanuel XYZ, when did you enter the UK? So Mr. XYZ, you're a free time or by UK. Should the barrister jump in and say he came at this time? Only master no crowd barrister into me because that is cross-examination. And your barrister need duty say over answer for the appellant when the person is under cross-examination.
Okay.
But Senipano can say the barrister will have to make a submission on the law. That is where the barrister may point out, say, you need pay client na ye bi say ni nyina wa ka no pepepe a e kire say oyo bia o ka no kure wan fe bibia ensie time odi ba krom ha up to time abi odi ware ye up to time odi ye whatever wa ka ni nyina say ni onim judge wehu na but this is what the law says on this matter no aye the submission on the law not the fact in so be court. No, say, I was expecting the barrister to tell them all the answers. You did be some questions, na you be some all my answers, no. And yes, I net here.
What you say, young clients, no, and I was here, tears here, say, barrister need you me DNA, say, and run on who jina ho, a defender, and yeah, the facts.
And yeah, facts, because facts no niya unim, waba catch and I say, lawyer, no. My lawyer no tinti me on crat also waja to me say a witness statement. Now with the evidence, it be a money transfer, it be a time oba ha, it be a this accommodation. We didn't na account ho ya no bundle akọ court. Na ya catch say ye court. Ye nim in someone ye be bisawo. Na mbom in someone ye be bisawo no e ya bia wo wunim dada. Wunim with date of birth. Wunim time oba UK and all that. Into you be so sad in some noir.
Also,
to me, a year no.
Because these are facts known to you.
Facts that came from you. Into so when to me and Yano, na barrister no ankasa. When to me say na na barrister, make sure we kawa court na. Even Christ and yeah or what BWF Solicitors we join the hearing. But because the barrister is there, we leave the representation on that day to the barrister. So if you cry no. Will answer no. Of course, we know what it is, but when a case, into answer no, a bit few appellant no one I aba. So Solicitors the barrister ni jumping in part evidence ni na aye nullified.
Okay, La, I attack with Baba now fe didn't come and as I said, I have interest in this case. Inti, me say madam remember boy na yetimi. I resolve na yete education no at the amount for said yeah 073 obi aboremo 07399208468 main call lines no so area e wa be this and come on. Hello, but hold on 1 second, in found to Ahumano so answer. Hello. Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Bakuku.
Yes, mommy.
But so, there was somebody who said, Ubikita skilled worker, Ubikita skilled worker visa, can it lead to indefinite stay now?
Can it lead to indefinite?
5 years, but the same who said,
okay.
Indefinite stay.
Maybe answer a bit me a fact by law.
What I mean, where they no answer no.
But with the 5 years also, I'll be me. I apply for indefinite and with naturalization if you want to. Okay, we're free. So young for her. Hello. But the more radio no mami na yenti or telephone so why?
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in shower, bro. I'm in shower.
Yeah, Joseph.
Okay, yo. But my question is, you two questions. May permanent residence or settled status now? Many money war almost settled status da. Now, make me I register on a MN1 form, you know, and I say I just also be trained. That's one.
Okay. Until okay, uno kuta settled status. Until
yeah.
But yes, sir.
Aye.
So uno ukuta settled status ubetumi a register wo ma no. Sentini say sisi anu a wo ma no still omo ye nkwala no wo abaye settled. To ubetumi a register wo mo mana ye. Why?
Okay.
Using the form now waboso.
Okay, yo. No. Okay. Ana ba konso say mebra so yes settled. Okay, no na free Belgium the money is settled. Ana no say settled. Or no so bet me register and I say no they can apply for bet for the passport for my mom straight away.
Right. Now, just my brother in the situation is the same as what the and so we saw him sir.
Okay, but so on na omo free Belgium though. They are only Belgium for
now. Ofi.
Omo. I mean, mobile.
Yes.
Maybe different.
It doesn't really matter. When you become a citizen, you apply for passport. Senka nipa we or wunkwala and now okuta settled that dan or wunkwala no a enka nkwala no more or less will qualify for citizenship right away. But when na wawo nkwala no ansa ono eba be den obenya ne de. So imagine so our settled status and wawo ne ma no ende nkwala no owo won no okuta settled nti obetumi aye na application say nkwala no were already born into ono settlement no. But ono wawo ne ma no dada na afi we benya settled status yes anatie nti I just register one to register one no ma be citizens na afi de omo passport. It doesn't mean say omo fi EU nti obey passport straight away, no.
Okay, and you also or go to M1 now.
Also register the manual to become citizens first.
Yo.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it, boss. Yeah, me ensure. Mami fa a few of the but lawyer me per se me can't way at least more montetie any knowledge amode amaye no. I know say there are certain cases mo ankasa mo court represent clients. However, I know say because you want to have a second pair of eyes, have to get people to join you, as you said, you may or sometimes get some barristers involved. If I'm of that thinking, is it right?
That is the position. Because we go to court to represent, doing the paperwork and still doing the representation.
Okay.
And there are also instances where we deploy the service of a barrister to support the case.
Okay. I say obi a fi nani ehwe insufin mu no de tie bia o hwe wi no asan ka kire obi se bra behwe e ma me say ya me hu ye no so na da asio say then na da asio. Okay, mami emfa we emra to so Jewa and Ajimai, good evening to everyone. So and your Francesca Ampofo, good evening to you as well. We say watching you live from West London, but where is Manye T? Are you ready? Mami suspend o kakra me ba. Sanso so and yewo Jima Boache special greetings Kweku. Thank you very much Jima Boache. Sanso so ebiu and me wo Francisca Ampofo. If someone is on skilled work visa, how do I get indefinite stay here? Utna so for 5 years, sir. Who qualify for indefinite leave to remain, and you have to make an application for that. Now, if you call indefinite leave to remain, also now transfer 1 year, you can apply for naturalization and you become a British citizen. Okay, thank you. Hey, my being. Okay, let me call the next one. So, Covenant Grace, book an appointment. This is in Quanchain. Okay, another thing, Paul. They have to hire a barrister to represent them, so it's not a matter of giving the case to a different lawyer. John Nativo, you've reminded me of Miniaba. Abra Tivo, it is saying, good evening, Uncle Kweku and Brother Charles. Thank you very much. Kwajo to 4A attack on the attack. I would say BWF are the best. Attack were concerned, and I believe it is right for him and any other person that has a concern to express it. BWF Solicitors, they wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize your case. No, because our reputation is so high, they would want to maintain it. And it's our concern, please bring it out. Na why? We say caller, this can be done backdoor. Doctors, I attack with Bafi. And maybe you are. Can we continue the program? To us. So, Newcastle, attack Natri few Bona. Okay. You were quite to for attack him. Leave him alone. He has his consent and he has to express that in CP. Covenant Grace, but normally that is how it works. So let's just take barristers to court, but sometimes solicitors go to court themselves. Attaque, cool down. Leave my man alone. Okay, Maminko Nafi Minko and Konkofa ye niaba na manyeti emra obi ese ohwehwe manyeti oha nti na you dey oh
Meshaha Kweku.
Okay.
Miso mafia mo pa.
So what should I? And now my mom for bombing attack say oh ma and me na mapamo and me mfa o ma. Chance. It's say there na ba. Na I just say
I don't kwa oni ahwe mi ho ye.
Obi be share me question about B1 B2. And one so KT educational consult aja only ogbo enti B1 B2 no I just say what's the difference?
Difference no yeah just step ahead. Me fan is ultra O level na okoye A level.
Okay.
So kakra ni say English na but we nim die no as to let me take a typical example of writing. Say maybe I see through myself just about yourself and you're able to write it to extend myself no your amount particular features that you're supposed to bring or myself maybe I'm more bare 5 features now what throw 5 features ni nyina enya bare 1 page sa ebitime a level say wetime ya de was B1 sa so na the same myself no ye de am no sa 5 features na say on throw obon so betumi a throw feature dia obetro am example am elaborate ama ni nyina akodi mu akoye 2 pages into obi saa no yentumi nka se ne nim de ne nipa ko throw 1 page no pe na che se obi we nim sen obi ti ade ya na ye degrade into no ye wan B2 na ya ma obi so B1 apart from that no so no ye ka European framework English language ni mu na ye wo grade no from A1 A2 B1 B2 up to C1 C2 the NHS omo church PhD research work near there no mo to C2. Into how they are in town, papa. And I C1 no, most of the time, no. So wait to me, I could school or Ghana, I could degree in Quadia, and now you shall, or level no, it could do C1. Into between degree student, any common secondary school student, you know, or honey to me, B1, any B2, sanity.
Okay. Me da sipi akwaba nso. I'm say akunya we you tell much.
Ah.
Da ben.
Oh, Rick. What's a master?
Like just I say on kasa because when you say we defend we although court na barrister ni solicitor nyina wo hokra infa. Okay. But I say yeah the question be about obi the to platform no sinti mami emisa mani pa krona lawyer emwanya no mine yes amra so say the partner adwuma wo UK ha on tier 5 visa. She's working as domestic worker with her employer to renew the partner's visa. My partner has been working part-time as carer with different employer, committed herself by working over the 20 hours weekly as stated in her visa. Now she wants to switch to tier 2 visa. What advice? Her visa will be expiring in July. Is it next year?
Oh, okay. That's another one. July. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying now the boy.
Question. But you say about so many kakra.
I say I mean for ewa emra
Also per se or switch from our tier 5 or so. But no kun no dependent no a juma for as a domestic worker. And obviously so which must switch here now. By one episode who is switching, my partner has been working part-time as a carer with different employer, committed herself by working over 20 hours weekly, blah blah blah. Now she wants to switch to tier 2 visa. And the partner no currently no so she's working as a domestic worker to renew my partner's visa. Okay, anyway, whatever it is, they want to switch.
Yeah.
If they want to switch, I think we discussed that. So we could have visa in we young quadia, we to switch him and I. But if you are already partner no, nothing restrict him no. On the answer no you free.
Oh, you're free.
Or depending on the wife now or that work way visa no so no.
Okay, I'm say about screen so no because of baby I say my partner currently or what tier 5 or so. Or yeah, Juma as domestic worker with a current employer. The employer is not ready to renew the visa. Okay. The partner has been working part-time as carer with a different employer based in the UK. Also, she has committed herself by working over 20 hours weekly as stated in her visa. Now she wants to switch to tier 2. Yeah. Okay. Advice by now, they want the advice as soon as possible.
And them say, we also say, so we could have visa. Now you are already or sponsored. Employer understand that will be at this time contracting the baby. A baby, we are not going to renew. Where you don't need Obino or pouch say do this or do that. Where there are options.
Yeah.
So employer say, oh yeah, employer didn't restrict you, say don't do something else. But you have to do something else before at the end of the day. Until whilst the employer no amana ya aware say on renew at the end. Now at the end be next year, which is about 10 months time no. Obetumi start the process with a new potential employer no. To go through the process. Until go through the check box process now, when you are contractor and the COS no. Obetumi move to this new person.
Okay.
Now more or less we are migrating to this one. A big class I time no best no na contract we nso either even the employer will be flexible and free this person. Say okay, by this time you can go elsewhere. And the advice is say obetumi switch it to something else.
Okay. Obi so now we dey facha me na me court we so mra. O say obetumi be say obetumi de na yire ne ma aba from Ghana under human rights application. Do the children still qualify for British citizenship after 2 years of stay?
Who is it? Is it the same thing?
No, this is a different question.
So should ask if your wife and children from Ghana?
Wait me do under human rights application.
But well, it's not just about bringing your wife and children. We have to know who you are and what you have.
Okay.
And that's why the starting point should have been, I am this, I am that. Can I bring, or this person is this and that? Can he bring wife and children from Ghana?
Okay. Or the source or the sponsor is a British citizen.
So the person is a British citizen. If you're a British citizen, you can bring your wife and children from Ghana. Of course, because it's a family application, it falls under human right. And if the person is not granted, the appeal will be under human right.
Okay.
And yes, it's not just about the fact that you're human rights. No. They can apply to come in under Appendix FM.
Okay.
And they will do so with the children.
With the children.
Maybe that is where sole responsibility and serious and compelling family circumstances. But he has to then prove himself by a single parent. But some no can on na badia. Sikano na eba kosro, but okay.
Now, who will be your now?
Oh, and that question I shared on you, but a and I say and a paymo kakramini another platform a program now after no nipa me and son a frame just about an hour ago. Now more concern is say you see you're trying English no na I mystery. Almost a Marty say yes, I try English no to over here. Sorry.
But yeah. Maybe I'll cut you know some nani pa original McDonald's car park na.
Applied the tell my call if you can say platform to say ya me ko share any update. And they are not what they drew but as at 21st update am hu ye no. Bibia say no ntini bi say bia lawyers ma mo danya ne ye no. What bi say
try English language. The park names was so betro. I was about now chere na there.
Katie for crying himself, sir. And the ambassador, why? English language, you know, more.
I worried though.
What's it?
The park on make us why worried pa.
Yeah, now we be so say, oh, and the be a who and who are of control. Now we just screenshots. Maybe who you know. You can't lawyer be no catch no. Na my yansi atibi.
Lawyer BWF and TDINT. Okay. Lawyer, wait I mean himself Breno. But now can be.
Sorry, and tap.
But me voice note to be what I'm saying if I crown the buy na Newcastle Leeds, new Leeds didn't come.
Oh, okay.
Ani o lead didn't come. Men can me say o lead didn't come. We the lawyer chairman 2 minutes na ENT na nhwese betimi ama no emwaya.
Ebusia mema obi bi ajo ni abedwafo. Na asim bi na me bisa na ya kan say sponsorship sa lances no na letter no then na wonya bi wo benya bi because you struggle say the be benya bi nso no yenya bi ebio ma submit ma koye mi EU settlement in scheme no na ma upload last year on the buy me upload me document no me evidence ma upload be said 2 months and etwam kakrai first week of next month na I take it 3 months so now no maintain decision bia na no I didn't the question in me mo me ka ba me
I didn't okay
bro one can try yem brother no yem papa no okasa ne say o mu enipa ho adwumaye bibia enye yizi saa o kuruma se enitua se enkrata sam no me saa ne ma no nheda nya mresa ntinya me adom ne se wo de ekoyie de ma wo me ma face bi saa infimi ensani me dete ho so infimi ensani me dete ho ma face bi saa International danye better sa de ihu no nti no enema bi wo ha enya abotre na kasa wo kasa hase aso ya wo bisa na smo nsha da nya abotre ma mu misa ni be mu nya abotre na nipa no nsha da nte ase na esam me ko lawyer for ne sa me lawyer o mu refuse me case ya me de me ma na me ma bi su no de me ko ma lawyer bi na o de be ko ma no case no lawyer no hɔ a so no waka kyerɛ me sɛ lawyer a obi ɔmo gyine di so ɔno nso wɔyɛ adeɛ saa sɛ deɛ mo nso mo yɛ adwuma ka me so mede case no kɔmaa no the court no bɛkɔ no wɔse another barrister bi ɛna bɛyɛ ho adwuma a ano ho sika wɔ charge yɛ nyinaa nom ne n'asɛfoɔ a na mepɛ sika nka yɛ kɔkɔɔ to metua ɛna nyame yɛ adom a this year March no home office na atwerɛ de ba sɛ so mo twa case no was na me nkɔ yɛ settlement you settlement no tin another application na me sa akɔ yɛ yɛ dam ya enyamae ntin bibi anye easy how say me tie ya abotre mpanyimfo
abotre obia benya abotre sɛ ne city no sɛ ade no wan yi no sɛ ne city a wonte ase mpanimfo ebu baby sɛ kwaye we wugina kiri a ebomu tu but oben ho a ho sɛ dua bia esi ne sibre and sɛ wantimi anyiyi no saa obenhu sɛ ebɛyɛ problem and an American and BWF for ama yate no there are certain times you need a second pair of eyes to even look into the whole thing for you nti sɛ omo fa barristers do eka omo ho a it's in order and everybody does it anyway nti no sabi Bijiri said Atakwe might have or he has certain issues that could be properly and well addressed. And nti mo bia monosobo said the you can or also so akonya experience be elsewhere. But say why express concern now won't tell you because there is a reason for everything. These people wouldn't be able to serve the community for 30 solid years on broken commitment to the community. Now, if you one case, perhaps say, or more integrity, I don't think they would do that. Enti awasa wonya abotre na wote ase but mini ano first ade no
I say certificate of sponsorship no
obesi dey nya bi
obesi bi yo now hobeboa ba na e wo minister eye edwumayafo no a home office for ama wo tumi say omfa nkrofo na omonye ono won ye edwuma because nkrofo no e was sa skill na aban ehwehwe no sa edwuma no na ode certificate no ebemawo ubenya no wahe akwati say wo apply edwuma se na ati edwuma bi atie no nji wo ba hwehwe edwuma a wo pesa wo ye no se na wo skill no tie no na edwuma no bi a baka se wonni visa no a ye beboa wo ema waji den visa no na kire se omo wo anasa wo ba frɛ won we be say do you offer certificate of sponsorship wo maka atrɛ na but me Nia na so ede kakra beka eno ho nti let me answer the second question then now you shed a bit of light on the COS even though it is not readily available everywhere you can help. The next one is why na de no uploading document no 2 months munie embaye adentia no mo kan say delay or ho yes na mo kan we have experienced it delay no massive. First, non-conform ye appeal cry. Since appeal cry one cry about millions of way. And imagine appeal and conform winning. I say some year when juma. Then new cases in soa. Ya de ko. Then the whole country. Then the whole world. Obi a person or ye UK application. The next say dos pa COVID ni Ukraine ni Russia back boom ni die. Na fi dia some no asay. Inti acquire pressure seriously. Akoba home office. Inti omode o de so se fa bibi bra o de fa kɔ 2 months no e we chire so eni e chire bebre because on no kan say 6 months to de yen hwɛ 6 months no duna wonti omo nka obetumi afrɛ won anase obetumi email won na we bi sa won say what de no e kɔsan why you na COS
now just before we back on no be ka say you answer the question say you know the voice in the band we have answered your question so thank you very much. Mr. Mo, I am happy to report, sir. Senior Kai and Satakwe Omfre ending common. I think there were certain issues he couldn't have put on air. And pending for, and this case has been taken up by the senior partner himself, and he's spoken to the family and understanding no ewo. Senior Kai and Yamani Bioha. Mekacha Atakwe, he said, I don't need certain facts on this platform. Sebly. The confidentiality between the two parties. Intino, Mr. Mo, they have sorted it out. To be any attack with life, man. Why? Now, he had a concern and he has been addressed. Okay, now, Macho Tozu.
Yo, me nua bema me da se. Ye ba no sponsorship na meka na answer na meka no. Mr. Momo a mo pay adwuma, mo nim how to prepare casework ni ade no home office FM profo din because mo anka so mo ho kyerɛ mo.
Home office so what? Almost what? Home office what? Shortage where are you route to so? O me compare adwuma ho.
Omo bet me prepare casework ama mo bebre nti no we obi a wonim de wo so kakra open akenkan especially you read to understand now pay adwuma at least eja yes we adwuma home office now if you leave them say no go and apply you can easily get it. They will train you the guidance for you to start picking up. Say, I mean, she share one, so we are interested. But more than a home office site, no say recruitment. It's just by the way I may add better more. And secondly, no, when it comes to sponsorship license, yes, many of them and that form, sir. I won't say a buy na say do na yen recruiting na omunji license na yes our recruitment. Now so no. A day you can call about 5 or 10 companies. And so no ubenya ubia beka se debi insuno within ankasa omo hia o, but dealing with individuals straight na ya no more restricted because omo nim, but ebi mo so wo hwa yes ufre na ukan ya no so yes so we have it. And you know if you are interested we can recruit you omo so ewo ho, but enye straight sa unya no petesa. Apart from that, nyame adom yenye bi yenni cry obey 5 companies or my ready so mo recruit sisia. Into we interested say open obi a sponsor license be na wa course no na or their recruit to but more than a friend number no 075 966 20154. Me sabo subium 075 966 20154. O frame me na testimony mpo na ka say open sponsor and open course. And no I'll call you back na me no we dey nkomo sa na tie. Na afen so no lastly no English about the English test no. Yes, English test no message na me di kan kai so obi si ye twem no. Misinform ye twem but ne wo mo ni say first no can nurses for try. They need to have at band 7 all the 4 skills no. Band 7 no ninya ye omodin with the academic band 7 ninya ye omodin. Enti no bi wo ho a wa try it na 7 times ninya ontumi ntwa band 7 no. Eno nti na NHS NMC4 esi omo reduce band no ama nurses no. Na no take effect from next year, not this year. Next year na sa reduction no ebe take effect. Inti say bia what say ye twemu a ente sa na tie. Enye sa na tie, but they are reducing the band 7 no aba form kakra se na ebe ya nkrofo betwa na omwenya. Na ma kan we no nso no. Sesi a ye nua ba ko okotro Otro academic, otro ye true KT consult. Oh, iradi ye juma. Yeah, per 7. Or no, they will 7.5, 7.5 in all the academic. The academic one is a bit difficult than the general one when it comes to the reading and the writing. Until the Nyamias is saying, Wamayasa domino, and people are testifying to the work that we are doing. Intimate Sremo, Semut Siemia, KT consult, for we are there, your best support too. A pining in I am Musini Abea, Okotro exams now also be travel with good grades. Now, with media yet with Adia Opesa or the Koye. And yeah, no one. Oh, yeah, adults, Opesa Ushia Brofon, so, and they are not baby Obeco BSA Brofosem. Say, Bibia Binina, do it online. Also, Unisa, do it online. When you mad the okay, ta phone, phone on the only money, baby are red, no, any green, no. Red and I just say who cancel call. Green I just say you are picking up a call. And I say call blue icon, Facebook, any YouTube. Meaning bebre. That's the only thing, 4 things they know on their phone. When it comes to going to the council, go and fill a form, do this, anything, do it online. No? na ato mo adwendwen na omo hu emi so na oni akwala bia wo ne ho akwala no nso betumi aboa no we nyina K84 say omo take this support no upon themselves in the community until you be out falling into that and now you're that victim na obi a church or no member kakra how to fill a form on online, how to download the form, how to all these things no yet to me extra Emma also who be sing how na who be how our community munti we are nam pese me de tuja edema yeda ma say mo tie ye na just call us and then the rest will follow. Nyamin Shramo.
Endorsement from the boss himself. Well done, KC Console. Well, Nyamin Shao, I had there. What the teacher I'm gonna have. Laura, wait here, and yeah, overstay and welcome.
Oh.
But
it's all good for the community.
Answer na over sorry, no then I'll be giant.
Yo, and ya share bribi wo obi a owo UK na BBNT owo beda odo o switch and then the san ne visa no call bibi foforo tituru ma banza be ya ya friend no skilled worker ya nkrofo teminka na wode IAB oya do hia pa send Ecuador after 5 years no with 60 year no indefinite leave to remain application na chede wo project no ready Alzeba ewi na nkofo obotuma aye ne ye nkofo a wokita visa wode ye adwuma dadaw nti kita visa ne so botu allow mo da di adwuma botuma switch na the cost skilled worker visa yedo na titiru so bi o ma krom hado ye student wasua na adze ewi na nebro no in terms of visa no wo no ba wasua adze ewi a obotum wa switch akọ skilled worker yedo another obi kro ma okuta 2.5 ba our skill bi no pedo okọ bibi foforo da obotum wa switch wa akodo bi nti se wo visa ngotin da na oma iye adwuma ma oye ngotin da botum a switch na is a cost skilled worker route na mbom oda hwede nyama ihia no wo ni nyinara odikano visa botum da ye adwuma on way then you can be considered to switch otuado benya sponsor another ejuma rura obajia tumi do obama we ejuma na ejuma na akatua odeba ma no oye going rate ye kada going rate on kada orofo ejuma na ma open no odeba ma na mum the skill na or shadow no na obehwe na ode tua wakaw na English language na na ya body nso aye echa it will be another say student mpa that you degree that out so him put the bachelor them English nti say inya check list no say inya ni nyina na kire there aye ready there be switch accordam ade ya bodo edo na KT consult for board there say a per sponsor bia ifra ho na obenya bi waza amount obenya assessment kama na also wa pe bi amount na mu say kita visit da ni ntumi switch o send a visit de ntumi fa yin adwuma ma onye yi. So that is what we have looked at today. You can switch from any other visa that allows you to work to the skilled worker visa. We believe that we've been of help today in terms of the engagement on the show. We want to say that BWF Solicitors has 99.9% success rate in terms of allowed appeals. Therefore, if you fall within the 0.01% now, one forward that please get in touch with us and we'll be happy to work with you every step of the way. That is not to say you cannot express yourself, but please feel free to approach us if we need to work with you further to ensure that you maximize your satisfaction level. Thank you very much once again for joining us. Please make a date tomorrow at church service as we thank the Lord for how far He has brought the senior partner and the firm. Join us, South London, tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Thank you.
Okay. I was here, and you do ABC. There's another endorsement coming from the boss. It says, "That's my fancy brother." Lawyer Charles Aswa. I was here and your day AC na me kai ubi se nyame aduma echna ye call na fe your name BWF Solicitors for a day aseda akoma otredi ampon nyame for how far he's brought us 30 years of unbroken commitment to the community. I was here and me do be say your friend will be thank you so very much. And then me the aseda ka say my one and only Mr. Frimpong, Junior Frimpong is here, and he's been controlling everything for us. Papa, God bless you. Thank you.
Well done.
So as so and as that and call Emma na manyeting say ononso ebe any ebe tna ye na fi obeboa yen ewo djumedi so na. Thank you very much, and also to AMI studio technician, lawyer, Professor Ade, Sheila, and all the lawyers of BWF Solicitors, Uncle Richard, Auntie Eunice, Lawyer Patrick, and the senior partner himself. Say, I'm also so etimi ebeboa yen. Ebreno etia yen enti the AC na yaba same time next week. Papa. Come on the camera, because I've been asked to put you on camera. I've been asked to put you on camera. Please come around. That's go down a bit so we can see in the camera. Wave out together. That's our senior producer today. Thank you very much, Papa. Yeah, Sabra. Next time he will be sitting in the seat to represent Daddy. Thank you all very much for your time. Yami Inshamo any demobisi. Yami Aduma will be back again same time next week on the program The Community and the Law. My name is Owusu Frimpong. I'm going to say I should bring you on. Quiz at the time. This attack I wanna. Oh, you're very controversial. But, well, interestingly, you know, my wife is apologizing. Oh, I apologize, yeah. Say, the wife in the case.
So he wasn't that
No.
But he said the name.
Oh, Atakwe. I've known him since Rainbow Radio time.
What's the wife's name?
I don't know. I think Uncle Ben knows. I've known Uncle Atakwe since Rainbow Radio time.